Hello, how to confirm a swing trade before entering? I will say that it is a learning process. It's not 100% foolproof. And we are going to take an example. Today is November 24, 2025, and we are going to do analysis together. And the first one we are going to analyze is RSG. We are going to use maximum daily chart. And I will say that you just keep trying, and over time, by swing trading the same stocks over and over and over, you'll get a feel for each one of those stocks on your watch list. That way, once you purchase it, when you are going to purchase it again, you'll know where you purchased it before, if it was a good entry. Therefore, do the same thing again or do it differently compared to how you did it before, and just learn from the process. Every process is a learning opportunity. And on our chart, I like to put arrows facing upward show where I purchased, and arrow facing down show where I sold. Therefore, I can review those entry and exit to see if they were a good entry and good exit, or if I could improve it. For instance, RSG, we purchased it, in 2025, because we have the date on the x-axis from the past to the present, and then the price on the y-axis from 0 up. The arrow shows that we purchased it in earlier this year, 2025, and we sold it as well. And as you can see, by just seeing those arrows, we noticed that we got out a little bit early. And the reason could be because we purchased it along this long trend line, but not knowing for sure if it's going to continue climbing higher, because it seems to be a support line supporting the upside wall of the mountain. After it reached a new high, we got out of it. So that made this entry a short up to long swing trading strategy. And since we want to use the long up to long swing trading strategy, we prefer to buy at the valley line. So it came back to the valley line and start going up from there. And usually we like to wait for 3 higher lows at the valley line to show that it's done going down. That's our confirmation. It's done going down and start going up. But I noticed it from other stocks that I use that strategy for, that it could easily turn around and go back down. Therefore, I wonder if that even matter to weigh, because sometimes you can have those 3 higher lows going the same direction up, and sometimes you'll have those 3 higher lows changing direction. When it went up, it pulled back going opposite way, and then went back up, and then went back down. So when you compare the different V's, those 3 V's, you'll notice that the last V, the bottom of the last V, will be higher than the second one, which will be higher than the one that is closer to the valley line, making it 3 higher lows for you to get in at the first green bar that, or second green bar that followed that that first higher low. And that is one way. But I noticed that that strategy could easily makes you pay a higher price for it, because it might leave the support line quite a bit sometimes. So the strategy that I tend to use to have a confirmation that maybe it's down going down is just to see 3 higher lows or so. Whether it's facing the same direction, I'm fine with it. So pretty much those higher lows, though, they will be the red bar. For instance, Friday, the price went up. We have a green bar here. The price at the end of the day was higher than the price in the morning when the markets open. So we have a green bar there, and we have a green bar because we are using maximum daily chart. Every single bar is a daily time frame, 1 day. So pretty much last week has been going up. We didn't see any pullback to compare it to this one. So far this one is higher than this one, but we have not seen any another one yet that could be higher than this one. So we like to see two more to give us that three higher lows, an indication that is done going down, and then we can buy at the first or second green bar. But by trading the same stock for a while, sometimes you must just decide that when it comes down to a valley line, knowing that that stock respects that valley line, you might just buy it. So, and those are decisions you have to make. It's not one rule will fit all, but it will be per stock. So because each one of them has different chart pattern, so you'll have to look and see. For instance, this stock, when it comes down to this valley line, it tends to linger there. So here we see that it went up and pulled back to it. If it's going to repeat that process, it might come back down and then start going up from there. So we might buy it. If it does that, we may not even wait to see that higher lows, but we might wait to see it coming back down to the valley line and just buy from there, because we know it might do that. And one reason why you wanted to see three higher lows or so there is we have another valley line there as well that you don't know which one is going to try to fall back to. This one is 3 years long and this one is longer. So those are things you have to take into consideration, and sometimes you just buy it. If it pulls back lower to the lower valley line, if there is a big gap between it, you might buy some more, because again, you are swing trading stocks you could invest in long term. Therefore, if you pay a higher price for it, you just let it be in your portfolio until it becomes positive for you to sell, and that could be an option as well. And over time, you'll just keep improving your strategy, and then by keep trading the same stocks over and over, the stocks that are comparable to the strategy you are using, you'll just get yourself familiarized with them, that you'll make that bold move to purchase it at an area that some other may not want to buy it there, because maybe it might be their first purchase. So thank you so much for watching, and we can check another one, SO. So by looking at RSG today, it keeps going up, so it's not a buying time for us just yet. So SO, when we are looking at it, we have this valley line that we like to buy at, and right now it seems to be going down, but it's not there yet. And Friday the price went up, we have a green bar there, but when you look at it, you see the direction of the chart is going down. So it could, and then it breached this support line supporting the upside wall of the mountain. It could be it is on its way down to the valley, or it could turn around and continue going up. We are just going to continue observing it, because we want to see a pulling back to this valley line, and when it start going up from there, we can enter the trade. And that is pretty much how, you know, we try to see a confirmation before we enter the trade, trying to just see three higher low around the valley line where we want to buy it, to give us a confirmation that maybe it's done going down, but there is a chance it might turn around and continue going down after you make your entry. Just keep that in mind. And if you are swing trading a quality stocks, there is no point of panicking and selling it. And that's why when you start swing trading, it's good you just buy one stock per trade. And with our long up to long swing trading strategy, when you buy at the valley, let's say at the valley here is 70, let's say it comes back down to 70 and start going up from there, and maybe you pay 75 for it, only one share, and you will sell it after it reach a new high, which is going to be after $100. You'll have at least $25 profit per share. there. And by swing trading as a beginner, the goal is not to make a lot of money per trade, but to make profit per trade. And once you have that confirmation that you can make profit using that strategy with the stocks you purchased and sold, you know that next time you are going to purchase that stock to make more money there, you just need to buy more shares. But it will be a good idea to start by buying just one share so that you can stretch your money to be ready to buy other stocks on your watch list when they are ready for you to buy. Because you will be in the trade for a long period of time, therefore your money will be in the stocks, not in form of cash. So just buying one share will allow you to test those stocks you are putting on your watch list to see which one are working well with the strategy you are using and which one are not respecting that strategy, for you to flag them and take them out of the watch list at the end of the year and put some new ones in it and try it again. And after a year, you are comfortable to buy more shares, if that makes sense. So thank you so much for your time. When we go back, we can look at RSG, and let's see here. So that will be this one. No, this one. So RSG, we paid 206 for it in January, 206 per share, $206, and we sold it pretty much a few weeks later for 218 per share, and we paid 15 cents fee, and we made $11 profit per share, and that total to $295 profit total, or 5% return. Thank you so much for your time. We thank you very much for watching our videos. Thank you for all your comments. And again, SO is far from where we want to buy, therefore it's not a buy either, based on our long option on swing trading strategy that we are using. And thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel and ninasoup.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small and grow your account from there. We are organizing an online workshop for you to practice analyzing stocks to see if they are good, for you to add them to your watch list, and then practice how you will do your daily chart analysis to see if any one of them are well positioned for you to buy. So if you are interested, will you please join the online workshop that we are organizing for free on Wednesday, November 26, 2025 at 9 a.m. And it will be good if you have 5 companies that you like to invest or swing trade, or if you have 5 stocks, to come with that list. That way we can all take turn and analyze them to see if which one are good for you to add to your watch list. And by the time you leave the workshop, maybe you might find more than 5 to live with, to be ready to start swing trading by 2026. Thank you so much for your time. And you'll find if you are interested, will you please check liberdownload.com for to join. And I will put the link in the description of the video as well. And this video is brought to you by our online store, liberdownload.com, and more precisely our online workshop that we are organizing. Thank you.